Hello and greetings. Um, Happy New Week. Welcome to a new wonderful week. And you're on to Augustine. And as usual, I have come to give another broadcast. Today, the title of my broadcast is What Makes the Price of K-Love Go Up? It's actually a recent article that was just put out by the administration of the Kringle Society. And at the early hours of this morning, when I woke up from my rest, I saw this article and I thought it reasonable to just come out and then express my own view about this article. It's a wonderful one indeed. So, for the next few minutes, I'm going to take my time to peruse through it and then possibly, you know, tell us what my opinion is. And I think my opinion, to a good extent, resonates with the administration's point of view. Pardon me, I've been a fan, you know. So that's it. So on that note, I'll actually share my screen now, and and then we can discuss. Okay, now screen shared. So before I actually go into this in details, please, I crave your indulgence. Do well to watch this video, this particular one. This was the video that we had a few days ago. Yes, this was the meeting we had on Saturday, and it's a meeting that will be ongoing, and this was an initiative that was set up by well-meaning members within our Kringle Society, and more are coming. The idea of this is to raise up active members that are going to be in Africa that will fill out the core team. That's the initiative. And it's been masterminded by yours truly and Madam Flourish and Brother Mechi. Of course, you should know those guys. They are people within the community. Madam Flourish has been an old member, just like myself and Amechi. But at some point, she fell out of sync. But she has come in and she discovered the concept of K-Love that the administration put forward. And she liked that idea. That's why she came back. And she's a powerful woman. So she has decided to synergize with myself and Brother Mechi to see how we can gather Africans again, particularly Nigerians and from South Africa, to see how we can push the community to our expected end. So before you go ahead and then hear the rest of my presentation, please do well to look through this particular video and watch it. We are going to be having these videos every Saturday, 6 p.m. West African time. So I crave your indulgence. If you're listening to me, do well to be a part of this particular meeting, because there are so many things that are going to be discussed. And as it's been discussed, you will learn a whole lot. And the reason why you need to learn is to position yourself, because the concept of the Kringle community is different from that of the coin market cap, is different from every other system. We're a new system. And our interest is the interest of the people, returning power back to the people. So in order not to stress the points, I think I have dwelt enough on this. So make a good choice. So now let's move into the main contents. Yeah. What makes the price of K-Love go up? There are so many things that I've already addressed in that presentation of Saturday, but there is a reason why the administration decided to write this in his own terms. And that is why I am here to also throw more light on it. So many people in this community has different views. Some people read the same thing and then they give in their own interpretation. Well, I think that's not good enough. So that's the reason why people like myself and a number of leaders out there are to make broadcasts so that the informations we pass across will resonate with the mind of the administration, and anyone who hears will take the proper corrections if they have been misguided or misinterpreted it. So what makes the price of K-Love go up? Now, this is bullish. The truth is that K-Love will remain bullish like forever. There are times in the TBC community where K-Love will consolidate. You know what consolidation is, but majority of the time it will be going up. That's the idea. So this is just an instance. Now let's go into the full content. Everybody holding some TBC coins does want Kluv to go up and be worth more than $100 per coin by January 12th, 2023. And in fact, they want the price of Kluv to keep going up even after January 12th and onward. Now, it's very true that between now and January 12th, it will be, if not more, it will be $100, if not more. Now, I can say that by 1 year from January 12th, 2023, the value of Kluv should get to at least 1,000. It's going to like times 100 next year. The reason why it's going to be times 100 next year is already put down here in this article, which I'm also going to read. And I would also throw some light while I read. Now, so we know what everybody wants, right? I guess so. But does everybody understand what it takes or what it will take to keep the price of Kluv moving up onward? That's a question. If we do this the right way, everybody will get what they want, and we can all come out of this as winners. Food for thought. Now, these are the criteria. Step number 1, what kind of people can make this happen? Which of these two groups of people are more likely to make this a better world to live in for all of us? A group of selfish people that are more worried about the cost of things, yet they feel entitled to a bunch of free things and benefits. And it's unfortunate that the gross number of people that are in this community are falling into this category. But we hope that by this article, some people will have a redress or a change of mind, and then we'll be more forward thinking and be more people oriented than selfish. So let's keep moving forward. Now, or a group of people committed to paying a certain amount of their monthly or money monthly towards a mutual benefit and are willing to make the effort to get a desired outcome. Now, these people are the minority. That is the reason why when you look into the core team, you discover that the number of people that are making these monthly commitments are not much. And some people dare to pay this month, the following month, and then the third month, they get worrisome and they begin to murmur, they begin to say things, not knowing that it is mutual benefits. Whatever effort you make benefits all. That's the idea. And I hope people wake up to this consciousness and know that it's a sacrifice that we all need to pay to lift humanity out of the morass of poverty. All right, moving forward. Isn't it pretty obvious that committed people can bring about more positive change than what we can expect out of selfish people? That's a question. Now, I hope you are committed. Listen to this. I hope you are committed to paying your monthly program fee in TBC for the rest of your life. This is actually a consideration to you and I, because this is like you give birth to a child. You are the father or mother of that child. You are to be responsible for that child until the child becomes accountable and is able to cause yields for you. It is a beautiful thing for a parent to have a child who is working and is making good money. Now, you have a child and your child is TBC. At some point, you know established and it can give you anything you want. Now, that's the idea. So let's kindly be informed. Step 2. Now, step 2 is very, very interesting. Listen, we need to carefully plan out the stages of distribution of 1 billion Kluv coins over the course of the year 2023 to avoid crashing the market price of Kluv. So how is the concept that the administration wants to employ? Pay attention. Now, number 1, the one thing that is set in stone, listen, the one thing that is set in stone as far as the distribution of TBC, distribution of the 1 billion Kluv coins, is that only, listen, only was put in capital letter, only the core team will get all of their allocated Kluvs on January 12th, 2023. Please, this is in stone. So that clearly means that obviously the core team will be filling out possibly by this time next month or so. Only the core team will enjoy these benefits. Now, the question is, who are the core teams? The core teams are those who don't miss out of their monthly subscription until the end of this year and next year, January. Those are the people that are going to enjoy these benefits. Yes. So, are you going to be one of them? It's a question. It's a question. I hope you get the answer to that question. Now, are you going to need to be an old member or a new member to benefit from this? That's also a question. The answer is whether you are old or you are new, provided you begin to make your subscription fee from this month of March ongoing till January 12th, 2023, you will benefit, provided the core team, which are 11,111, are not filled out. Please, if you are in, do not go out. It is a lifetime commitment. However, you will gain a 10-time benefit by January 12th, 2023. Food for thought. Make a good choice. Moving forward, the rest will be distributed according to a plan that is flexible enough to work even if we don't complete the task of a billion people before that date of January 12th. So, what's the plan? Please refer to that video that we had on Saturday. The administration talked about youth farming. He has not taken his time to elaborate, but I know that it's going to be on this ground. So, come for the mass adoption meeting today, which is actually the 7th of March 2023, to hear more about this information, because I am sure that this particular article will also be played out by the administration during the mass adoption meeting. Now, let's go about the third one. I think this is the third and the final. Now, we need to set up some alternatives that allows the Kluv whales. Now, what will the Kluv whales have access to? They will have access to 111,111,111, which happen to be about 10% of the total amount of coins that Kluv has. So no matter what the whales do, they will not be able to crash the price of TBC community. Yes, a whale can decide to put in as much as $10 million. Yes, but let me tell you that even $10 million will not have so much effect because 1 billion coins are already locked up, right? So it will be slowly distributed to the core team members from January 12th. So the core team members will have a reasonable amount of it based on how much they have in their TBC wallet. And even though they have all that amount, they won't be able to cash it out, which the administration is about to talk about or is about to explain now. So the whales will have a reasonable amount, and those whales are also going to be given checks and balance so that they won't drive the price down. Let's read further. Now, we need to set up some alternatives that allows the Kluv whales to cash out some coins outside of the market, like Kluv debit card. This Kluv debit card is a very beautiful one. Now, people still don't know, but if you pay attention to the lines of the administration, he said that Bitcoin has always been the first. But by this time, possibly next year, that was about 1 month ago or so, by this time next year or so, that Bitcoin will not be the boss anymore. Now, it's actually a plan, and that plan will be actualized based on this thing he has put out. So those people that will be giving this debit card are not just going to be the whales, because if you are looking at those who have a reasonable chunk of Kluv, it's going to be the core team. That's number one. Now, these core team members will possibly comprise the whales because they will have so much more TBC compared to any other person that is not in the TBC community. So these people will be given Kluv debit card, and that Kluv debit card will be regulated in such a way that possibly you can withdraw $100 in a week on a weekly basis, or possibly $1,000 on a monthly basis. I don't know. With time, the administration will elaborate on this. But just be aware that those that are going to be in the core team, and whoever it is out there that decides to take advantage of the 111 million coins, will also be given possibly a debit card. There will be protocols that are going to be put out by the administration so that you can get your own. This is very, very interesting. Let's move forward. Now, I have many ideas within this regard. So the ideas are still in incubation. They are still being incubated. The administration will throw more light as time goes by. Now, we don't want even one whale. We don't want even one whale. We don't want even one whale in K-Love to crash the price after we distributed coins to them. This one whale the administration is particular about, in case you don't know, are going to be the TBC core team members. Those are going to be the whales. So the administration is saying, I am going to put in checks and balances so that our price won't go down. The idea of K-Love is such that the input should always be more than the output. Of course, you know what input. Those who make investments in K-Love should always be like 5 times more, 5 to 1, ratio 5 to 1. So the ratio at which people put money should be like 5 times more than those who are withdrawing money. That way, it keeps the price going up. Just be informed. So we don't want even one whale in K-Love to crash the price after we distributed coins to them. Now, we truly need to foster the spirit of cooperation among our ranks in TBC so that we all come out as winners. So let's beware. Now, on the concluding part of it, let's read. Right now, we have about 1,000 TBCians paying their program fee in K-Love, and the result is a price of about $15. That is, $15 is what the price of K-Love is as at now, around that price, $15, $17 or so. Sometimes it goes down to $13. It fluctuates between $13 and $17. But this year, this month, it's likely going to get to $30. Let's see. I would expect the price to be about $30 per K-Love coin once we have a full core team of 11,111 paying their subscription fee. Now, two things are going to influence it. One, the core team. Two, the goodwill that we'll be holding in India this month, and also the goodwill that we'll be holding in Bangladesh, which is, I think, most likely next month. So let's move forward. On the concluding part, what if 1 billion people paid $30 a month? We know that half of that will be paid back out in Binance Bounty, of course. Now, so we should be able to build up the liquidity of K-Love by $5 to $10 billion per month at that time. And that time is not too long from now. Now, since the only way to pay program fee is in K-Love, this will create long-term ongoing positive buying volumes, which puts pressure on the price of K-Love to keep it going up. The Bishans will be holding at least, like I previously said, 90% of K-Love, which are actually going to start with the whales. The TPC community are going to be the first set of whales. Isn't it interesting for you to be a whale? Actually, to me, it is, because I will have access to so much that will become so valuable in the nearest future. 90% of K-Love, by the time we distribute all of these coins. Now, this great plan of accumulation is intended to bring a lot more people power into the world. That's our objective, people power. Now, the power to do good, just listen to this last part, because this last part is very sweet. The power to do good, the power to unite with others to do good. We can change the world for the better. Yes. This is my plan. The administration is coming out clean. Now, to be very clear, the administration is just one man. He's human, okay? But he doesn't make his decisions independently. He makes it in cooperation with those who matter. And that's not your business as at now. Just be informed that he takes time to bring out his decision, and his decisions are well thought out. I am the admin of TBC. These are his words. I am committed to changing the world for the better, and I am in support. How about you? I have answered. Now, if you are too, then you should never be against me, like so many of us in the community are. I hope we have a rethink. Now, this is the last thing he is telling you. Now, I dare to say that his initiative is actually brought by our creator to see that the world is restored to how it should be. So if you are in this category, have a second thought. I am not supposed to read it. I am highlighting it. So it will be an impossible task to stop this mission. It will be an impossible task. So please put hands together. Let's make this world a better place. I'll stop at this point. Thank you very much. If you listen to me to this point, I am grateful. It's nearly 20 minutes. So I believe the administration will throw more light on this again, which is likely going to be 4 p.m. West African time. So do well, if you are watching my video for the first time, do well to like, share, subscribe. Together, we can make this world a better place. Till I come your way again some other time. Cheers, and God bless you. Bye for now.